This is cottonpatchboutique.com. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are going to cruise through some things really quick tonight because I have some other obligations I need to get to. We've got some new arrivals, but I was in the store a little while this afternoon and grabbed a couple of things that we have not shown in a little while. And the first were these A Pravave mid-rise jean. And now they're a mid-rise, so they're hitting right at the navel, okay? So not high-rise. A lot of what I show is high-rise. This is a mid-rise, and they're a great spring-summer jean. They are a close fit, a tight fit. They do have some nice stretch. I put on the 29s tonight, Brittany, and I should have put on the 28s because I just feel like they're a little bit gappy in the back. And so I usually am a 28, and the fact that I am wishing I had the 28s on tells me I'm still a 28, even though I feel like I've been eating everything under the sun. I don't know.
Well, you're saying they're true to size.
They're true to size. So they are a light wash, and they have a distressed bottom and slight distressing on the back pocket. So let me get them a little closer to the camera so that you can see. They are available 28, 29, 30, and 31. You can see they've got a nice stretch at the waist. And they are, like I said, a light wash, standard 5-pocket styling, the little change pocket on the side. You can see there's a little bit of distressing right along the top of the jean. And one of the back pockets is missing a little lip, and that's on every single pair. That is just the way they're styled. The pair I'm wearing is the same way, so they are distressed identically. What I love is the cuffs. This is a rolled bleach, and then it has the little seams on the sides of the ankles are longer, and then you have this distressing, and again, you can see that we have some good stretch, this distressing on the front and the back of the ankle. I put them on tonight with this is a pair of lucky booties that I had, and I just put a low sock on, and you can just kind of see the top of the booty and the little gap between the jean and the top of my booty, so they would be great with like a little wedgie sandal, anything of that nature. So a good little jean if you're getting into the spring months. So these are called A Pravave. They're a mid-rise jean, available 28, 29, 30, and 31s. I'm wearing the 29s, wishing I had on the 28s. I'm a 4'6", I'm a 28 usually, and I still am a 28. And they're running true to size. So 28 a 4'6", 29 8 10, 30 12 14, 31 16, 16 18 in this little jean. And so a really cute little spring jean as we get into the spring of the month or of the year, spring of the year. I put on a little denim jacket, and then I'm going to show you a brand new tee. This little denim jacket is called Denim Check Print Crop Shirt. So it's a really lightweight denim. It's almost like a denim shirt weight. So not a chambray shirt, a denim shirt weight. Okay, a chambray shirt would be a little bit lighter than this. It has these cute little button flap pockets, buttons down the front. It has the unfinished hem, and it is cropped at bolero length. So, and again, this is running very true to size. It has a slight drop shoulder, button cuffs, and a little action pleat in the center back yoke. And this little jacket, I'm wearing the small tonight. So a small is a 4'6", medium 8'10", large 12'14" in this cute little denim jacket. I love the pattern of this denim with this jean because it really highlights that light color in the jean. So if you need a cute little spring layer, this is a great choice in this little denim check print crop shirt jacket. Available small, medium, and large. It's $49.99. And so many, goes with so many denim colors. And I'm going to put on something else a little bit later on that is another denim choice, and it pairs just as well as with that. So we'll kind of revisit this little denim check print crop shirt jacket. So it's a little jacket, but it actually is the weight of a denim shirt, okay? A great spring weight. So this is, they're $49.99. A small is going to be a 4'6", medium 8'10", large 12'14". underneath this, I put on one of our brand new arrivals. And these are something Brittany and I bought these when we were in Vegas. And they are Prince Peter is the brand, okay? They are a trim cut ladies tee. And Brittany, I am wearing the small. It fits perfect, okay? And so what I love about these is if you are not into a boxy tee, this is your cut because it's got the trim. It hugs a little bit. They're long enough. And they're also not wide at the bottom. So when it comes to doing that little thing with your belt loop to kind of crop it, you really don't have to because they're so naturally trim that you've got a place and it kind of finds its own place. Does that make sense? That it just lays right. So you've got your standard crew neck, short sleeve, like I said, a little bit of a tapered cut. This one is called the Carlos Santana Dragon Tee. This is the Carlos Santana Dragon Tee. All of these are completely licensed. So Carlos gives his permission that they make his logo. And Brittany, if you go to the listing on the website, it tells us why this is called the Dragon Tee. And it has to do with this guitar. And the guitar was custom made for him. And he used it, I believe, on a 2000 tour.
Yeah, the 2000 Supernatural tour.
Yep, and it says who made the guitar, too.
It's the iconic dragon logo named after the Paul Reed Smith handmade guitar.
Yeah, so Paul Reed Smith.
2000 Supernatural tour.
Yes, and so really kind of a cool, if you're into that music thing, if you do some country music concerts, if you do any of those events, or you just like a great little casual tee that is going to work well underneath denim jackets, cardigans, sweatshirts, hoodies, whatever you like to layer. These are really, really a great tee. It's an off black, so it's a lighter black. It is not jet black. Okay, so it's like a little bit of a off. They call it off black. Okay. And I am wearing the small, so small is a 4-6, medium 8-10, large 12-14, extra large 16-18. We are sizing small, medium, and large in the Carlos Santana Dragon Tee, and these are $49.99. $49.99, and I love the weight of it because for the summer, sometimes, like my husband tells me, t-shirts are too warm to wear in the summertime, and this is just a really nice weight. It's not so thin that it's sheer, but it's also not that heavy, bulky. And I think because it's cut trim, it just feels really, really good. So this is the Carlos Santana, the Dragon Tee, named after the Paul Reed Smith guitar that was custom built for Carlos Santana, and that is the image of the guitar on the front of the t-shirt. All completely licensed by Carlos Santana, so really, really cool if you're into that concert t-shirt look, which is so huge right now. In fact, we're seeing a lot of places that are upcycling vintage tees. These are not vintage. They are, made, but completely, the logos and everything are completely licensed. So Carlos Santana Dragon Tee, available small, medium, large, and extra large. Small being a 4-6, medium 8-10, large 12-14, extra large 16-18, $49.99 for the t-shirts. I keep telling you about the snow we're having, Brittany, but I had to do some summer stuff tonight just to get myself back in that. We had 50 degrees here on the weekend, and now it's snowing like crazy. So what do we do? I'm waiting for summer. I don't know about you, but summer is going to be great, and love these. Got just a couple of these left, but they are amazing. These are the Tammy Crystal Cat Eye sunglasses. They are from Jimmy Crystal, New York, and they're a tortoise brown with the brown lens, and then it has this brushed gold, and this is completely covered with individual little Swarovski crystals, hand set all the way across the top of the bow, and then they just make the corner on the bow, and then you've got the brush bow the rest of the way. They're a cat eye, which, you know, got that bit of a retro style to it. Love the way these fit. I mean, I don't feel like I have a narrow face. I don't feel like I have a broad face. I feel like I've just got an average width face. And I feel for a sunglass, I get really good coverage. You can still see my eyebrows picking out, so it's not like I'm wearing windshields, you know. And so these are called the Tammy Crystal Cat Eye Sunglasses. They are $54.95, and they are a brown tortoise shell. So if you are, I'm a torty girl. I like my browns or my blacks. Brittany, what is your sunglass color?
I tend to be more of a black, I think.
Yeah, I'm more of a brown. I'm more of a torty. And so these are just a really fun, high quality sunglass at not a ridiculous price. I mean, you could go get a pair of Paradas or even Ray-Bans, and you're going to pay more than $50 for them. And so this is
definitely.
This is
I take that back. Like, I think I have both. I guess my lenses tend to be brown.
okay. But the frame might be, you know, I've got some that are kind of lean toward even the gray colors in my frames.
Or I have like gold frames, like with brown lenses.
Oh yeah, that'd be beautiful. And this is golden brown. So you've got and you've got the little Swarovski crystals set along the top. And like I said, they make the corner right around to this edge, and then you have the brushed metal bow the rest of the way. And the tortoise shell, it is a plastic nose piece, so you don't have the little tabs. It has as an actual built-in plastic nose piece, and then the tortoise tips on the bows. And these are all set with Swarovski crystal. Okay, so all Swarovski crystal on the adornment. So any place, and they're hand set Swarovski crystal. They come in a really pretty little velvet pouch, a purple velvet pouch that says Jimmy Crystal New York. And in fact, I had a young lady came into the store and bought a pair of these last year for her mom for Mother's Day. She said, my mom has always had cheap sunglasses, and I'm getting her good sunglasses for Mother's Day so that she doesn't have to wear cheap sunglasses. And so I thought that was just such a sweet thing and such a fun thing to get mom for Mother's Day. So these are called Tammy Crystal Cat Eye Sunglasses. They're $54.99. $54.99. You can find these. We have these in our Coon Rapids store. We have them on our website, cottonpatchboutique.com, and don't have them in the Princeton store. I've got to get a locking display. I don't like to just put those out on the table. I kind of like to keep them under lock and key so they, you know, little kids come in and they pick up things, and sometimes they move them around the store for us, and it's kind of a great way that we get to play hide and seek, looking for different items in the store that we knew were there 20 minutes ago. And then some little kid moves it, and it's in another, we have little rooms, and all of a sudden it'll be in a different room, and so we've got to go and search. So certain things I do like to keep under lock and key, so they are not in the Princeton store. So let's talk about a little bit of jewelry. And this is another one of my favorite things. These are the rectangle crystal paper clip earrings, okay? They have a little rectangle crystal on the top, and then they have two, these are like a brushed silver paper clip links, and they have a lever back clasp earpiece. And so I love, you know, I say this over and over and over again, the lever back is just a really, really good style of earring. You don't lose them. And so for now, I'm struggling to get it in my ear as I stand here in front of the camera. I'll go over here to the mirror and see if I can get it into my ear. I didn't put earrings in today yet, Brittany, so it might just be that today my ears are not going to cooperate. Oh, there we go. Excellent. And so it easy little clasp, and those are not, they are not going to let go. You're going to have that easy little link chain, and the easy lever back clasp on the back.
Favorite pair of earrings you've ever had?
This pair.
Yeah.
I know you like them. I really, and they're easy to wear and like perfect, you know, just t-shirt and jeans and just a pretty pair of earrings, you know, where you don't feel like you have to be all dressed up. You just have something, you know, easy, or you could dress them up. You can go either way. This one's especially nice.
Like, not too crazy, but they're a little rock and roll.
Yeah.
They go good with your t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean they're a little bit. They can be classy or they can be rock and roll. You can wear them either way, however you feel most comfortable. So these are called rectangle crystal paper clip earrings. They're $29.99 with the lever back clasp, and I can't say enough that the lever back clasp is like my favorite. I have a pair of Jacqueline Kent hoops that just lay on one of those little jewelry trays on my I'm trying to get the clasp
Dresser.
on my dresser. Yeah, this earring may be staying with me for the rest of the night. That's crazy.
I have to mention, I'm going to give a little bit of a testimonial, if I could call it, or a review, or a phrase, or something. I have those jeans, and I really like them. I just wore them last weekend, and it's so fun. I wear them actually with like a wedgie heel.
Yeah,
But
just
I
like
have them on just like with a pair of white sneakers, like fashion sneakers too.
Yep.
And you know, the bottom of the leg is just so fun.
It is.
I'm a fan.
With that little bit of distressing on the bottom and the color bleach on the bottom. I mean, it's just a really fun. It's like all the eyes go down there because that's where all the special stuff is, you know. So I did get both those earrings out. So those were the rectangle crystal paperclip earrings. Are $29.99. Any questions as we're going along tonight, Brittany?
No, Ronnie's going to get one of the T-shirts. Ronnie Snyder, and Sharon likes that the earrings could be rock and roll.
Oh yes, they definitely could be rock and roll. And so let's go on. The very first devotional I ever received as a gift was called Jesus Calling. I don't know if there's anybody that's used Jesus Calling or likes Jesus Calling, but it's one of my favorite devotionals. It's the devotional that I'm using again this year because, you know, I trade them around and don't use the same one all the time. So when I was looking for devotionals, the wholesaler pointed this one out to me, and it immediately became a yes, we have to get that one. This was called Talk to Me, Jesus, Daily Meditations from the Heart of God. Okay, so it's 365 daily devotionals, Talk to Me, Jesus. And this one is written as if Jesus is talking to me or to you. So it's really written in that way. So I'm going to today is the 4th of March. Let's go back here to March and see what the 4th of March looks like. I love the beautiful colors on the pages. And then it's lavender or purple text. And it has the pretty purple ribbon to mark your place. And so if you're a purple person, this is purple all over. So the devotion for today, March 3rd, comes from James, it comes from Corinthians, Proverbs, and Hebrews, okay? I use the simple to confound the wise, and the ordinary becomes extraordinary. In my hands, don't be misled. By human wisdom, I've chosen babes to influence kings. I chose a boy with a slingshot to kill a giant, a stutterer to redeem my people from slavery, and a young orphan girl to save a nation. Choose wisdom from above and watch how I'll create a new wisdom vocabulary for you that'll bring forth life. You'll build palaces of gold with the words from your mouth and the courage of your faith. And so I love that it's talking straight to you. And one of my favorite sayings, Brittany, this is one of my very favorites, is God does not call the qualified, he qualifies the called.
Boy, amen to that.
And so that is exactly what March 3rd in this devotional is screaming at me. It's like, you just let me be in control, and I will figure out the path you're going to take. I will figure out the method you are going to use to get there. You just have to trust in me. Trust, and that's what it's all about. So this one is called Talk to Me, Jesus, Daily Meditations from the Heart of God. And it is just a beautiful book. It's like a 4x6 kind of book, and 3/4 of an inch thick, a devotion for each day, and it is a single side of a page for each day, and just a beautiful book. So, and then it has little markers for each month. So like we open to June, it says, "Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord Almighty," and that's from Zechariah. So it has that marker page that introduces the new month. And so if you like Jesus Calling, I really think you are going to like Talk to Me, Jesus as well. And these are $15.99 and available on our website. So $15.99 and Talk to Me, Jesus. Love, love, love that book. I'm going to do a quick close change, Brittany, and if you will tell everybody about the book signing event that is on the way, I will be back in just a moment, okay?
Absolutely. We talked about this last week on Saturday, March 29th. That's a little ways off yet, but you know how time flies. Saturday, March 29th, the book signing for Mildred's a Mommy, which is a book that Pam's husband Sherwin wrote. It's a children's story based on, well, I'd say inspired by actual events. Super cute book called Mildred's a Mommy. And they did their first book signing at Nest and Threads, where Cotton Patch Boutique is housed in Coon Rapids. It was shortly before Christmas, because that's when the book actually came out. But they're doing another one at the Nest and Threads Boutique Marketplace in Princeton, the Princeton location, on March 29th. The address there, 110 South Rum River Drive, Suite 3B, in the Princeton Mall. That's where Nest and Threads Boutique Marketplace is housed. And then, of course, Cotton Patch Boutique has space within the Nest and Threads Boutique Marketplace. And it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, March 29th. And extra special, Sherwin is going to read the book at noon. He'll read it himself. So families and children are all welcome. And how cool it's time for Easter. It's actually a perfect thing to put in an Easter basket for your kids or grandkids or whoever. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm, well, not exactly a kid anymore. But super, super cute book. Mildred's a Mommy. So come on out to the book signing. You can get a signed copy, obviously, of the book. Sherwin will read it as well. But if you don't want to wait, it is available on Amazon. So, yeah, check it out. Mildred's a Mommy.
It's also available on Cotton
By the way,
Patch.
Mildred happens to be a duck.
And it's also available on CottonPatchBoutique.com.
And loving the Santana T-shirt. I really, 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 when we saw this vendor, we've looked, every time we've gone to market, we have looked for, someone that carries the rock and roll, the music, country music tees or whatever. And we did find a great vendor when we were in Dallas. And I think those are coming yet.
Those are coming.
But this vendor in particular, we really liked in Las Vegas. And I think Pam is about to show us another one.
I am. And this is the Buddy Holly and the Crickets tee. It is, again, a Prince Peter. It is that trim cut. I am wearing the small. What is so cool about this Buddy Holly and the Crickets tee is it is the Surf Ballroom February 2nd, which was the day before the music died. So that truly was Buddy Holly's final concert. So here in the Midwest, we definitely have to have that Surf Ballroom concert memorabilia. I mean, it was a no-brainer. I mean, they had, and Brittany, they have like 3 different Buddy Holly tees that they do. Every one of them is a different concert date.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I like this one because it is the Surf Ballroom, the Iowa concert, which was the final concert on the Winter Dance Party tour, and Buddy Holly was killed that night in a tragic plane crash in a field near Clear Lake, Iowa. And so that this is, and you know, you don't see Buddy Holly graphic tees. This was like the first time we had ever come across a Buddy Holly, and we both went, oh my gosh, a Buddy Holly, this is so, so cool. And so this one made very much like the Santana, only it is a creamy white. It is not white. It is a creamy white. It has this red top stitching at the neck, on the sleeve hem, and also on the bottom hem. Okay? And then you can see the logo, Buddy Holly and the Crickets, the Surf Ballroom, Monday, February 2nd, and then it says Peggy Sue. And Peggy Sue was the drummer, Jerry Allison's girlfriend's name, and that's who the song Peggy Sue was written for. And so that is, it is so cool. So this one is available small, medium, large, extra large, and runs the same way as the Santana tee. So the small is going to be 4-6, medium 8-10, large 12-14, extra large 16-18. It is the trim cut tee. Okay, so trim cut tee. I'm wearing the small. It's hitting me right at the shoulders, right where I would want it to be. I put it on tonight with, these are the washed chambray palazzo pant. Okay. And I just kept my little booties on because this is how you can get the palazzo pant to go into the spring. Just pair it with a pair of booties rather than a pair of sandals. So the palazzo pant has the ruffle down the side of the leg, and then it has the ruffle that kind of just scoops up a little bit at the ankle, so it shows off the little fringes on my boots, which is kind of a fun thing. I am wearing the large in these palazzo pants tonight, which would not necessarily be the size I would choose, but we don't have any mediums left, and so medium would be what I would choose. But you can see it's got this elastic drawstring waist with the rough, unfinished edge, so you've got that little bit of an unfinished denim edge at the top. It is a elastic with a functioning drawstrap, which is the reason I can get by with the large, because I can really pull on that drawstring and get it to fit a little bit better. These do not have pockets. They have a completely plain back. So it's almost like you're wearing a maxi skirt in a way. You've got that plain back and just an easy way, easy to wear. And then it has the little scoop hem on the sides, so it goes up on the side of the leg, just a little bit where you have that ruffle coming up on the side, which allows the little fringe on my booties to peek out. So that is, these are the washed chambray palazzo pants. They're $54.99. We have small, large, 1X and 2X is what we have left. Small, large, 1X and 2X in the palazzo pants. So the small is a 02, medium 4-6, large 8-10, extra large 12-14, 1X 16-18, 2X 20-22. Okay, and so that is how they size. We have size small, large, 1X and 2X that remain. So this is the Buddy Holly and the Crickets tee, $49.99 for the tee and $54.99 for the palazzo pant. And love, love, love these. They're like a lightweight chambray denim. So perfect as we get into spring. As soon as this 10 inches of snow melts, they'll be right perfect. You'll be able to wear them after you shovel, of course. And so we are going to do just a couple of other things, and then we're going to call it a night. This is not something we have not shown for a while, and as long as we were showing some pretty accessories, I wanted to show this. We've got a little bit of the Silpata sterling silver left. The selection gets, you know, a little bit smaller all the time, but this is called the Fun Take sterling silver bracelet. It is 5 strands of paper clip chain, and they all hook together at the lobster claw clasp. So you've got the lobster claw clasp, and then the chains all hooked together, And then you've got a little 1-inch extender as well. So for me, this little bracelet fits right around my wrist works perfect on the tightest area, on the tightest ring, okay? And that's because I have like a 7-inch wrist. And so if you've got a little larger wrist, you do have that 1 inch of extra length that you can adjust the length with. And it's supposed to sit, just a little bit slouchy on your wrist, just a little bit, but you don't want it so heavy or so much room to it that it's going to slide off, okay? And so it's 5 strands of sterling silver, 925 sterling silver paperclip chains, and just a nice weight. And Brittany, you have this bracelet. I
do, and boy, I wear it all the time.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're getting good use of it. Sterling, and one thing I like about the Silpada, this has been in a sealed, locked case at the store on this little diamond-shaped display, like this, since the day I put it there, and it is not tarnished. Okay? So the Silpada really does maintain well. You don't have to do a lot of extra polishing or work on it. So it's called the Fun Take Sterling Silver Bracelet. It's $95. It's 925 sterling silver. If you are somebody that struggles with metal allergies, try the 925 sterling silver because they've pulled out a lot of the alloy out of it, and you're getting that solid silver, and most people can wear it successfully. So that's called Fun Take. It's a sterling silver bracelet, 5 strands of that paperclip chain for $95. And we're getting into music festival season, and Brittany, these little bags are just, I've got one and I use it all the time now. It is my very favorite. These are the Westland bags, and if you like that hands-free bag that's going to allow you to, if you're going out to a craft fair, you're going to a concert, you're doing whatever, you want a bag that's going to keep your things close to your person, but keep your hands free. So if you want to be sampling some food or sipping something cool to drink, whatever it be, that you have hands to do it with. And these little bags are absolutely amazing. These are vegan leather. This one is called Westland. It is the woven Westland, and it is that woven camel and cream. This is a tightly woven strap. It's not really that seatbelt strap. It's got a weave to it, but just as durable and just as heavy. And it has the side zipper, and on the inside it has a zipper pocket on the back wall. So it is just a nice 1-compartment bag with back zipper pocket. And Brittany, I think I'm converting to a smaller purse. I love it. I put one of the Marie wallets in here, and I can get my phone and my checkbook, because I still like to write down everything I buy in my checkbook, even though I'm using my check card. And I can get my lipstick and my phone in there, and a pair of sunglasses, and sometimes even a pair of cheater glasses. So it's really a handy size. And the Westland comes 2 colors. It comes this camel and cream, and then it comes the white and navy. And so the camel and cream, I put that on with the Buddy Holly. I thought that was really cool. But with the denim bottom that I have, I might want to do the navy and
they're both pretty awesome.
White.
I like them both.
They're just.
I know, like when we went to market, you were carrying one of these. And,
yes.
Yeah, they're very functional and fashionable. All
yes,
at the same time.
And so if you are that fashion girl, this definitely. And if you're looking for something that kind of hints more like that's more of a spring-summer bag. It's not just my black bag that I carry all the time. Check these out. Like I said, vegan leather, excellent quality, nice heavy gold zippers, nice heavy gold hardware, the large pocket, and then the zipper pocket on the back wall. And in that zipper pocket, I always keep an ink pen and my lipstick and just, those little odds and ends that you don't want just rolling around in your purse. I just kind of stick those in that back zipper pocket. And then the rest of the stuff, I'm able to just unzip it and open it up and find what I need, because you can just kind of line things up in there like a little file, and it works so handy. So this one is called Westland. These are the woven Westland checker bags. They're $67.99, navy and white and cream and camel. So those are the choices tonight. We have had a wonderful time. I hope we've showed you some new things that you like, some things that are kind of going to be a new addition to your wardrobe, or get you thinking. If you're here in the Midwest, let's continue to think about spring and summer and not worry about the shoveling we're going to have to do tomorrow. And so any orders that come in will process tonight, most likely ship tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Thursday, depends on the weather. And most of all, remember that I love you and God loves you. Have a great evening. Good night.